Yo guys, what's up? So this video is going to be a little different. It's going to be a short and simple starter guide for new players that are trying to get into Asura. I've seen that there's been a huge increase in player activity, which is really nice, but there's not really a tutorial for the game. So this video is going to answer all the basic questions as well as go into detail, a little bit into builds. Now I do want the players to kind of explore and learn as they go. So this guide's not going to go over every single detail in the game, but it's definitely going to give you just a reference and a starting guide. That way you're not just walking around like with no idea where to go or what to do. Okay, so that being said, the first thing you're going to want to do the moment you start and spawn in is click on your phone. It's going to be in your inventory and you're going to start a job. So you'll click on that purple icon, and once you start a job, there's going to be two jobs. There's going to be crate delivery. I wouldn't recommend crate delivery as a new player because you're pretty slow. So it's better to just do the cleaning floor job. That way you can get these done within like 30 to 40 seconds. And they do give more money than crate delivery. You will want to go ahead and just do these jobs until you got like 50,000 to 100,000 saved up. That way you can actually get into training, and I'll show you once you're done with that job grinding where to go. Alright, so once you make your way to the gym, you'll see that there's green pads, vest, a breathing mask, and you'll see that there's other players here training usually. The first thing that you're gonna want to buy is the breathing mask. It's going to be 1,000 yen, and the breathing mask gives you passive stamina gains over time as you're running. So it's really nice to have on at all times, so you can always be training your stam. From that, you're going to also want to buy some roadwork trainings. As a new player, you're just going to be focusing on these roadwork trainings for now. You're going to be doing them for like 2 to 3 hours, and the reason being is because you want to get your stamina up to at least like 200 to 300. Pretty much until you can run one road work without stopping. So you'll start that road work, you'll click on stamina, and you'll just follow these little red icons that are around the map. But yeah, you'll go ahead and do these road works. You'll do before, like I said, 2 to 3 hours. Not that long. This is probably the most like tedious part to starting out, but once you get it up and out of the way, you'll be able to run a lot longer without actually knocking out, which is the important part. Alright, you see I finished the road work there. Now if you do want to check out your stats, you actually will continue running down there to Asura Association, and you're going to see stat checker. It's going to be 5,000 yen for one, so I would not recommend buying them super often, but you can go ahead and check out your stats like this. You got your durability, strength, speed, stamina, and striking speed. Once you get your speed to 400 and stamina to 300, you will go ahead and start doing these other trainings. So I'll show you here. So starting with strike power, all you do is just walk up to a punching bag. And you're going to punch it every single time a punching bag icon appears. And this lasts about like 30 seconds, but after each session, you'll get some XP. This will go towards your strength, which increases your damage. So you'll definitely want to get your strength up if you're going to be damaging stronger players. The other training is strike speed training. This one's a little different. So you'll go ahead and punch the punching bag as quickly as you can. You're not going to time anything, just click as fast as you can. That way you can get as many hits as possible. You can also use your M2, and that will count. Alright, and for body conditioning, you will need another player for this. Basically, I wasn't able to find somebody that could damage me here. But it's pretty straightforward. You walk up to somebody, activate body conditioning, and they'll try and do as much damage as they can to you. They got to get your health really low The lower your health gets, the more damage or the more XP gains you'll get. I would just recommend doing pull-ups as a new player to get durability. And to do pull-ups, you just gotta find a pull-up bar. Click on the bar and you'll see here that you just press some keys that will be prompted to do pull-ups, and you get durability from that, increasing your health. I just wanted to include this real quick, guys. There is going to be an auto macro game pass, and I would highly advise getting it because it makes training super easy. The auto macro game pass basically allows you to train without manually doing it. So here is the auto macro game pass that's activated. I'm not clicking anything or doing anything, it's just training for me. It's also going to keep training for me and eat as well if I have food in my inventory. It's a super nice thing to have, and that's going to be coming with an update that's very soon, if not gonna already be out. And it doesn't just work with, you know, strike power, it also works with strike speed training. I'll show you that here. Yeah, and it is for, like I said, pretty much every training in the game. It works for bench presses, squat racks, pull-ups especially, so if you want to get your durability up. And pretty soon it should have road work and body conditioning as well. But yeah, everything is in here. It also works with treadmills. So this macro pretty much does it all, and I would definitely recommend getting it if you want to get as strong as possible, as quickly as possible. So starting with the first style, it's going to be boxing, and he's going to be located in the gym. These are the skills as well as the requirements for each tier. And after boxing is going to be karate, which is located in Mount Hua at the docks. And this is where he is, as well as his skills and tiers, the tier requirements. The next style is going to be Taekwondo. Taekwondo is probably one of the most used styles right now. Pretty strong style, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, the guy will be right behind Burger Queen, and these will be his skills as well as the tier requirements. Alright guys, and here's Sumo. These are the skills for Sumo as well as the tier requirements for that. The next style is going to be wrestling. Yeah, wrestling is also pretty strong. You do need muscle for it though, so here's the skills for that as well as the tier requirements. Alrighty, and next is Muay Thai as well as the tiers and the skills. Okay, and the last style that is currently in the game is going to be Capo. Capo is located in the warehouse, and these are the skills as well as the tier requirements. The zone is the starter mode. There are other modes that you can get if you're like Curry or Senko or Ryu, but everybody's going to be starting with zone. So in order to get zone, you have to be B rank, and you're going to head over to this dojo. From there, you're going to talk to this old man, I believe that's his name, and he's going to give you a quest. So there's going to be a total of 3 quests. The first one is doing 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and 100 push-ups. Once you get that knocked out, you're going to go ahead and talk to him again. And then the next quest that he'll go ahead and give you is going to be killing a public server boss. So public server bosses spawn every 2 hours. They're like you'll see it's big text saying boss. You'll kill him. I did it pretty quickly because, you know, this is just an example. You'll go ahead and talk back to the old man, and he's going to give you the final quest, which is going to be doing a raid alone. So I'm going to show you where to go to find this raid door. It's going to be right down here. It's going to be in an alleyway next to the sushi shop, and this is where the raid boss will be. So I'm not going to do it because it takes a little long. It takes like 10 minutes and I'm a little lazy, but you're going to go ahead and click start, and it's going to put you in a server. You can have up to 4 people helping you. Well, 3, 4 including you. And it's going to be 10 waves of enemies, and you'll just kill them. And on wave 10, there will be a raid boss that you'll kill. Once you kill him, he gives you XP, total power, like gives you like 3 total power, and then like an hour XP boost, which is pretty nice. You'll just go ahead and talk to the old man again, and he'll give you zone.